Thank you for tuning in today. WGIV. This is Mack Attack with CJ Mack. Today in the studio with me, I got an important guest with me, all the way from Henderson, North Carolina, but he's here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Uri Hightower Hinton.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Mac. What's going on, man?
Not too much, man. You've been busy. I know you've been busy. I see everything that you've been doing because, of course, we write, damn. First of all, let me give y'all a little brief history of why I brought this dude to the first show. First of all, this is the first guy who allowed me to get money in the barbershop. I remember it like it was yesterday. I made my first $10 with this guy in the barbershop. So this is why he's here today with me. Do you remember that day?
I remember the day, just like it was yesterday.
All right. So, you know what I'm saying, for no further ado, you know what I'm saying, let's get into this interview. So tell me and tell everybody listening, who is Uri Hightower Hinton as a professional?
All right, so let's get to it. Me, I'm a regular down-to-earth type of guy. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a barber stylist. Basically, I'm just here to put a new light on the hair industry.
You ain't want to throw in how you just won that contest not too long ago?
We're going to get to that later. We definitely going to get into it.
All right. So let me ask you, what drove you in the direction of being a barber?
Well, like you said, I'm from Henderson, small town right outside of Raleigh. Not a lot to do out there. Mm-hmm. So it's one of those towns where a young black African-American is trying to figure out what can I do to better myself, better my future, and to get out of the situation.
Okay. So how was the barber game in Henderson?
The barber game in Henderson is mean, man. It's on lock out there. So shout out to all the barbers in Henderson. Basically, it's like anything. It's a clientele basis, and you got to do something different to draw attention to yourself as a barber out there. So with that question, I'm going to have to play off that and ask you what brought you to Charlotte. Okay. What brought me to Charlotte was I was actually in the process of leaving one of the barbershops I was working in out there, and it was just a time where I had to make a decision to either start over as far as building up my clientele in that section of town or move to a bigger city. And so that's what I decided to do, move to a bigger city and give myself a little bit more opportunity.
And at this point in your career, do you feel like if you moved back to Henderson, would you be a beast out there in Henderson? Because I've saw you work, you know what I'm saying? I done seen you do your thing, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And me personally, if you did have to go back to a small town, I think you would take over.
I definitely do see that as far as my growth has come a long way since I've been here. We work with some of the top barbers in Charlotte, as you know, and I've learned a lot from them, and I will be able to take those skills back home and be able to go ahead and just do my thing.
So, as a barber stylist, what would you say that you specialize in?
As a barber stylist, man, honestly, in the industry as barbers and stylists, we specialize in hair. Hair is as a whole. I mean, hair, just underline it 2-3 times. That's what we do. We focus on hair. But this is for all the audience out there. If you ask your barber what is hair and he does not know, tell your barber to step his game up.
Step his game up.
Step his game up.
And so, as far as longevity in this game, what do you plan to do to make sure that you're here and that you're going to stay around? Basically, what I'm asking, what are you going to do to stay relevant in this game? Because a lot of people are still in this game and they've been in this game for a long time,
right? But
they're not even relevant right now. They just cut. That's all they do.
Okay. Well, I've learned from a couple of barbers that I've seen here in town, and from online social media. Cedric the Entertainer just had a killer TV show about barbers, barber stylists.
Yeah.
So what I intend to do is to continue to compete. I've competed in 2 competitions here in Charlotte. I just won my first one in December, and that's basically what I intend to do. Keep my name out there as far as people seeing me out there competing, showing my talent, showing my skills, and just being a people person.
And I know this past November, we both went to state board together. Me getting my apprentice license,
Definitely.
and you getting your registered barber's license. So what are you working on now?
Right now, I'm working on my instructor's license. I'm actually intending on going out to state board in Raleigh next month.
Okay. So congratulations with that.
Appreciate that, man.
With that.
Congratulations on your hard work.
Yeah, I'm trying to get like y'all, man. I'm trying to get like y'all. That's
right there.
You know what I'm saying? And that's it. And I like that you staying humble with everything too. So do you have any advice for any up and coming barbers?
My advice for any up and coming barbers, man, is to just go out there, go after your dreams, and basically you have to do whatever you can to stand out. Whether it's your design work, whether it's shampooing all your clients before or after a haircut or a style. Just do whatever you can do, adding facials to your repertoire, doing whatever you can just to make sure you stand out and make sure that somebody is going to come back to you and only you.
So I'm gonna ask you a question, and a lot of people like myself, I'm new in the industry. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna ask you a question.
Okay.
What is your number one way of attracting clientele? Because you can go out here and you can pass out cards all day,
right?
And I'm sure everybody knows this. You can pass out 1,000 cards a day. You know what I'm saying? And you're not gonna get that return. So what is your way of attracting clientele? What would you say is a good way to attract clientele?
So you're asking about attracting clientele or keeping the client?
Attracting it first, because you have to get it first to keep it.
Okay. We're human beings, man. We're visual. So you got to look the part. As a barber stylist, you have to, you say this to me all the time. As a barber stylist, it's about the look. You got to look
and
like
hold on, let me cut you off right there. This is the guy who I always ask, are you a barber or are you a model? If you guys could just see you can see him today. Like, this guy looks like Will Smith off Bad Boys. So I have to ask him, are you cutting hair today, or what are you doing today? You know what I'm saying? Because he stays fresh all the time. So I see what you mean by the visual.
Yeah. We're visual people, and they say never judge a book by its cover, but we do it all the time. We do it on a daily basis.
And people are going to do that.
People are going to do it, so you got to look the part. If you have dreads as a barber, hey, you may want to cut them. If you don't want to cut them, make sure your line is straight. Make sure your taper is straight. Make sure everything is your dreads are locked up real tight. Make sure everything is on point. Definitely, if you got a low haircut, you got a mohawk, you got to be on point.
And another shot of advice I want to give to up-and-coming barbers, even though I'm still new in this, go after what you can do. If you know you can't do mohawks, don't walk up on that lady and tell her that you can cut her kid's head and that I could freak that mohawk.
That she got 2 kids or 2 mohawks.
Yeah, just because you want that money or you feel like you can do it, go after what you know. If you're a low and even haircutting person, then go for that. Don't go for things that you cannot do, because it makes you look bad in the end, and it's a terrible feeling in the barbershop.
Yep. I can second that, but at the same time, there comes a level where you graduate. You got to go ahead out there, test your skills, and see what you can do.
Before you walk, yeah. But don't go after big game when you're still in the, you know what I'm saying, in the little pond. That's what I feel like. You know what I'm saying? Now, people like you cutting anything. He knocking anything down. He putting color in hair, and it just, you know what I'm saying? To see this guy work, because I sit beside him all the time. You know what I'm saying? To see this guy work is. It's amazing, you know what I'm saying? No guessing. It's just there, you know what I'm saying? And I guess once my skills get to that level, you know what I'm saying, then I'll be that way too. So I feel blessed to be beside you, you know what I'm saying? You know, our team is strong anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody at 5025 North Tryon Street. You know who you are. And if you ever decide you want to come to 5025 North Tryon Street and not see Yuri Hightower Hinton, I am CJ Mack, a.k.a. the Beard Doctor. I will line your beard up for you. I won't take it down. I won't cut up in it. I'm going to line it up for you how you want it.
Yes, sir. So if you do want to come check me out, you can reach me on social media, Instagram, Facebook. My name's Yuri Hinton. I'm also, my barber name is Hightower HT. You can hit me up on my cell, 704-977-7000. What else, Mac?
You better let them know it's strictly business.
Oh, yeah, strictly business. We don't do none of that extraness out
let
here.
them know that part.
This is my business line only. This is for strictly clientele.
I'm going to ask you a question. This just off the top of my head, I'm going to ask you a question.
All right.
What is one of the biggest don't do's in the barbershop?
The biggest don't do. You want me to steal yours or you mean me?
Come up with yours, because I got mine. I know what mine is. The thing that I hate matter of fact, I'm gonna say it. One of my biggest don't do's in the barbershop, fellas. Fellas, when you getting lined up, when you getting that crispy line up in the barbershop, don't look your barber in the eye. Close your eyes, please, because that is so uncomfortable. We already face to face. I mean, I'm.
He said they looking you in the eye, man.
Yeah.
Why they looking?
That's uncomfortable. I don't know why. Maybe you want to see what my eye color is. I don't know. Why would you do that? Anybody? Why would you want to look somebody right in their eyes when they in your face like that?
Okay, so here we go. When you come into the barbershop, if you are a grown man, please know what kind of haircut you want. I should not have to cut your hair 3 times to get to the length that you want it. If I do, you will be taxed for that, okay? Just letting you know.
Ladies, the barbershop is not a daycare. The barbershop is not a daycare. So that don't mean come drop your kids off and you go to Walmart or you go to Target. Stay with your kids because we're not I mean, we are as barbers a lot of things, but
they multitasking, man.
Yeah, babysitters we're not.
We're not babysitters.
No, not babysitters.
Yeah, charge for that too.
What else you got on that?
What else we got out here, man?
I know something else too. Ladies, stop feeling uncomfortable coming into the barbershop. I talk to a lot of females and I say, well, yeah, you could come up here. No, I'm not gonna come in because you don't have to be dressed up to come in the barbershop. Everybody's not animals in the barbershop. Most barbers are married and got their own family, so you really just blowing your own head up thinking that everybody is on you like that. And you probably not even that one. What else you got, man?
Don't kill him like that.
No, I'm just saying. You know, don't always expect men to be dogs like that in the barbershop because we all are not.
I got one for you. You new to the barbershop. This is your first barbershop. This is your first experience at this location. Please do not ask your barber if he can cut.
Yeah, because that's gonna run your bill up right there.
What
That's
do
gonna
you
run
mean,
your
can I
tab
cut?
up.
I do. You see me standing right here, right?
It's a yeah. How long you been? Who care how long I've been cutting? Sit down. Sit down and get this work.
Sit down and get this work.
Because at the end of the day, even if he can't cut, what they say, even a trash can gets a steak. If that makes sense. Yeah, so that means you're going to have one good cut. It might not be yours, man. You're going to get one good cut.
As long as you look better than you did when you first came in the shop.
Yeah.
That's what we look for.
It's a lot of it's oh my God, we could go on and on with the do's and don'ts in the barbershop. The big dude in the barbershop, please tip your barber.
Tip your barber for service.
If he did a good job on your head, please tip your barber. Show him that appreciation. Because it don't have to be you don't have to get a crispy line every time.
I think it's a misconception out here, man. We don't do this for free. We have a passion for barbering. We were talking about this in the shop yesterday. Any haircut you do, make sure that you do it with passion. But at the same time, we are doing this for a living. So we would greatly appreciate if you show your appreciation towards us.
And with that being said, like I say, come check us out, 5025 North Tryon. I am CJ Mack, a.k.a. the Beard Doctor.
This is Yuri Hinton, High Tower.
And we out.